Hi everyone, DarkVoid64 here. Welcome to another video of mine. Today I'm playing a game called Grimlord. This is a fun little VR RPG game. It's a single player game that you can level up stats, get new weapons, you gotta like grind for materials. Right now this is the tutorial. I decided I'm gonna start over and just record the whole thing. I'm gonna have to split it up into parts because that would just be too long otherwise. So basically I played this game before and I know a thing or two about it already, so I'm just gonna probably skip through the tutorial. I'm gonna show the tutorial though, but I'm gonna actually play it. And when I started, these things really threw me off because I thought they were going to come to life, but they're actually dead. You can remove corks from bottles and put them back on, stick them in your pouch for later. It was telling me to drink it, so I better drink it. Okay, I drank it, but not all of it. So I can save some for later. If I hold my arm out like this, I can see my health and mana was full, so I didn't actually have to drink that. But I still have it, so I could drink the rest later. This thing might come to life. But it's a tutorial, so it probably won't come to life until I have my weapon. You can look through these little things, I think. Maybe not. Okay. I don't remember where the starting weapon was. Gotta be here somewhere, though. Open the door. So I have to jump and dash. Jump and dash. Swing your arms back and forth while moving forward to sprint. Like this? It's like Blade and Sorcery running, but I usually just click the left stick because I'm playing on Valve Index headset and controllers. Pick up the weapon and prepare to be fought by an enemy. Now, if you're never sure when you play this game if it's dead or not, just hit it with your sword. If it's like stuck to it like that and you can't like pull it out easily unless you have to like rip it out. If it feels like the body has hardened, it's not going to get up. That thing's definitely not getting up. Nope. And here we go. First enemy for the tutorial. This isn't just a normal hack and slash game. You actually have to time it. Actually block. Like that was a fail. You have to actually block the attacks and then do damage to them. I usually try to cut their heads off. If any limb gets severed from the undead, they're not getting back up. But if they fall down, you're gonna want to hit them until you can't hit them anymore, because they will get back up. And also from my experience, I have two ways I like to play. Number one is dual wielding swords, because if they fall, like I said just a minute ago, you can hit them with both swords, make them die faster. But for the tougher enemies, a lot of players have found a shield to be overpowered in this game. Blocking is essential, and this makes it so easy to block. Especially with some humanoid, or humans. That's a humanoid. They're all humanoids. Human enemies, living, not undead. They will move a lot faster than this slow thing right here. Also a trick, if you stab him in the head, like this guy's got a helmet, so it's a little trickier. If you stab him like that, you can knock him out with your other weapon. But if you don't, make sure they're dead, then they'll get back up. But you can incapacitate them by doing that. And then just do that until you can't anymore. And then you collect the matter, which you use to level up, like the skill tree, which we'll find after the tutorial. So basically you have to stagger them so they won't put that shield in the way. This gets very repetitive. Honestly, I just like to hit over the shield. Great way to know they won't get back up is if they don't have a head. Oh, well, oh, there goes the helmet. There we go. Sometimes the severed limbs are a little more delayed despawning. Well, for some reason I thought I could go through that door. Torture chamber. Materials. These are later used to craft weapons. Also, when that text appears, it's like blinding. It makes it hard to see anything else. Okay, time to fight two enemies at once. Best to get on the other side so they're not surrounding you. You want to be able to see what you're blocking here. The ones that don't have armor are great. You just poke the fleshy parts. The fleshy parts. Or you can incapacitate one and deal with the other while that one's on the ground. This gets difficult when the living are attacking you. The thing with the living, though, is that they're easier and more difficult at the same time. You poke them in the head, obviously they're not getting back up, but the dead will. Problem is, the dead are sometimes more difficult later on. Yeah, I already stored stuff in my pouch. Also, we don't have a backpack. Yeah, that fell on the ground. We don't have a backpack. We have, like, weapon shoulder straps or whatever, but I can't put potions on my back. That's not a backpack. They're just stuck to my back. Gate opened out there. Gotta get back out there. That would have been easy if that was open, but no. Ooh. Free potion. Anything else in here? Probably not. Nope. Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. Pretty sure it was this way. This way, right? Yep, this is the gate right there. For more tutorial stuff. Sheath your weapon to climb. You can't climb like hardly anywhere in this game unless you see like a bloody handprint like there. It's like the prisoners were struggling to escape. They were desperate. Climbing on this game is not as emphasized on other game, Blade and Sorcery. This is like saving your game, basically. Squeeze it. Game saved. Now the thing is, if you're holding a weapon, if you die holding a weapon, make sure you stay holding it, because you're going to have to go back to where you were to pick it up if you dropped it. But, like, look, if you die, or you save your game, well, I can't really show you, but it'll be like thrown somewhere out of your hand, but nearby you can pick it up. So if you die, always grip the shit out of your weapon. Don't drop it. Okay, this was the first boss. So bosses have like a stamina meter. It's that yellow meter at the top. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of high up on my eyesight. And the red is the health. So basically, you gotta smack them until the yellow is full. Then you can damage them. But you gotta do that without getting hit yourself. So you can skip this boss, but I'm not going to. So, the sprint backwards and forward thing, you can't do it in an unlimited amount of time. You have your own stamina. But when you are fighting a boss, it's important to back step, especially if this guy tries to push you, because you'll take damage whether you block him or not. So I usually try to block and only back step if he's doing that. Yellow is almost full. Okay. For this guy, it's less about doing damage when he's done being staggered and more about removing body parts. I mean, well, armor, not body parts. He's missing a piece of helmet, so I should focus on stabbing. Okay. So, starting off, there's no passive healing on this game, so you're gonna wanna get something to drink during combat, which is not easy. Okay, stabbing is not gonna help much, so I'm just gonna face slap him with the blade end of this. But backing up, come on. Come here. Yeah, basically just hit the fleshy parts. Fleshy parts. That doesn't sound right. If you fail to block, they will do a combo attack. Luckily I wasn't in range there. like the potion's going behind me there. I just hit my headset. It's so difficult to stab him. I'll just slash. It's like if he goes in the corner, he stops reacting. Uh-oh. I dropped my weapon. Health isn't that low. Keep failing to block. It helps to block if you keep your distance a bit. Don't be right up in their face, because if you do, this game has a little bit of a glitch where sometimes they will bypass your blocking. It's especially annoying with specific fast-moving enemies. Later on, that'll be the human knights. Almost. Uh-oh. Almost dead. Oh, come on, that would have been the perfect finisher. Why couldn't that have been it? That was lame. Should have died when I stabbed you. Now, this makes a nice axe later, but I won't be able to use it until I get more parts. Up the stairs. I've never been able to safely jump back up there. I always fall to my death. This is a one-way trip for us. Okay. So this would be the first time we arrived here. The Knight Dude.
Hey! You! Stop right there if you know any better.
This gives me Skyrim
I'd turn
vibes.
back if I were you.
I don't
Jump off the ledge if you have to.
I don't think I want to. No, I don't think I want to.
Too much of a coward to kill yourself, so you want me for you, huh?
Sometimes I can only know what they say when I read.
I'll relieve this world of you.
They just talk so quietly. This one is the one that I was talking about. This one's just an NPC though. I have to fight real ones later. He's fairly fully armored, so the trick is hit the fleshy parts. That would be his upper legs. Only part that's not armored. And this is where the shield really comes in handy. I can block on accident. Or we could just do it the old-fashioned way. Ah, they move fast. You gotta know what to expect. See, look, I blocked that, but it didn't register. Oh, and see, it threw it down. Okay, we're gonna do that one more time, but this time we're gonna win. Also, each time you die,
they'll send you to the line.
you'll drop your matter. If you die a second time without picking it up, you will lose all of it, so make sure you pick it up. To grind for matter, you'll be going to some other area, and you have to go back here. You have to try to remember to go back here before you die. Too far in, and you can't get back there. And then the grind will have meant nothing. Anyways, let's go ahead and kill him.
Learn your lesson? Fine.
Just a few hits. Won't take too much. Just a couple more. Okay, he's got more health than I remember.
Damn. We're getting good at this.
And that's that. He'll respawn later. Mage NPC. Also, these things are like for practice, but this has a weird reaction. If you stab something like this, you can lift yourself up. Doesn't work with everything, even though a lot of things are made of wood. Only some things do that.
If I dim the light down for a little bit, could it be? No. It'll leave a void for Grim to sneak in. What should I do? What should I do?
Nobody knows what he's even talking about.
Good adventurer, could you spare me a moment of your time? I know your frustration. I was the same back when I was an apprentice.
They say this every time you hit them.
Those spells you cast on me are just a minor nuisance. They don't really hurt me. You'll see.
This wasn't a spell. Stupid.
I know your frustration. I was the same back when I was an apprentice.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I hit you with my spell. Yeah. Okay. Thought that would open, but... Okay, I guess I have to open that from the inside. Right, it's this way. Been a while since I did the start of the game. This is that recent update for the Halloween thing. You get if you beat the boss, you get the ability to craft a new wand, but it's only got like 1 point more damage. But it shoots like 3, so it might not be that bad. Okay, maybe I have to go around here. And here's useless NPC number 3.
Greetings, brave one. I saw you rise above a great foe.
Stalker.
Giving it all you've got. You're
Stalker.
only as good as the opponents you fight. You are good enough in my eyes.
Gaslighting.
My master is not much further.
Now she's annoying. 'Cause, like, she's the only one you can't kill. I'm pretty sure anyways. Oh, you can kill her. I've never been able to do that. Okay. Cool. Nice. You all didn't see that.
Come. My master is not much further.
Great. That's her master up there. Up the stairs.
Would you kindly stay a while? Listen to the babbling of a cripple.
Sure.
This is the monastery. A place of many secrets. A place to hold us lords in chains. But you are an outsider. I offer you a way out of here. A certain degree of freedom. Care for me to elaborate?
Sure. How much do I need to nod? Dang.
There is something in common
Violently.
between the two of us. You, the one who lived and died without a cause. Me, the one whose purpose of existence in this state is yet to be found. In Castle Roar, further into the main hall, lies the key that can change everything. Turns the tide of war, so to speak. A paradigm shift to our current predicament.
He has big hands.
You'll know it when you see it. Before you go, talk to Rheala. She is my most trusted companion. You'll need her help if you want to get out of here and become greater than this.
I'm gonna take this now. Oh. He's not gonna let me take it. Oh well.
Before you go,
Oh.
talk to Rheala.
Have to talk to her
my
first.
most trusted.
And of course, she
I
teleports.
am Rheala, servant to the herbalist. Now my service extends to you. You'll have my support, my trust, and my faith.
You look closely
You
when
need
she
to be
talks.
stronger
Her
if you wish to
teeth
make
look
it out there.
really,
The
really
carvings on your arm
fake.
are the stigma of the warden.
compared to
I can
all the
reverse
others.
it
She's
into
very
a brand of
tiny.
resolution. Your sensitivity with matters would be enhanced, your true potential unlocked. You would become more than yourself.
She's talking
If
about
you
the
wish
skill
me to do
tree.
so, hold your arm out and grab the sphere.
Which sphere? Oh, this one.
Let me reach out to you. Your heart, your mind, your body.
One
May
of the
you be
three
adamant,
spheres.
Unbroken.
Oh, I have to do
unwavering.
both hands?
Stand
Oh,
before
I have to
the
wait for
darkness
her to shut
and
up.
Strive for the light.
Hurry up.
Let this brand guide your heart, soothe your mind, protect your body. Let it connect you with the matters around, bright or grim. Let it impel you to sense more. Let it impel you to sense more. Feel more.
Finally. Okay, skill tree. My absolute favorite thing to go for first is the health regen. You go out there, you're gonna go with the health you have unless you find health potions. This is a lifesaver. I'm gonna get as many talent points as it lets me. It's free to reset talents, so I can only add 2. I can't get 3 right now. So instead of that, I'm gonna wait and reset it after. And I'm gonna go for strength. Exit. Once I
From
get
now
more,
on, you can be stronger
switch.
with each fight. Face your foes not with fear, but with purpose. You can be in charge of your fate with the matters you acquired. Be who you want to be. But beware. Desire can turn to greed. A light too strong can become blinding darkness. Consume matters. Don't let matters consume you.
Okay. And over here we have the Blacksmith. This was very confusing for me to figure out at first.
You. I don't recognize you.
He doesn't brush his teeth.
Why is a nobody like you here?
Why are you here? You can't grab these, but they let you see the stats. You can compare it if you switch stuff.
You go claim your destiny or whatever it is the cripples sell you on. Leave me be.
Okay, he doesn't like human
you go
interaction.
Claim your destiny or whatever it is the cripples sell you
When
on.
you craft stuff, you can put it here. This is basically your room. It's showing you can do that. That takes too much work though. You can press these buttons. This is for potions. I have never seen those on here before. And this is for weapons. So right now, I've got this and the shield that I found in the tutorial. Now if I put those away, here, I'm able to keep them. If you lose these weapons out in the world, you can come back here to respawn them. You don't lose them. The only way you lose them is if you toss them in the smelter. You toss them in here, you get the matter back and the materials used to craft them back. But you will lose that weapon. You can craft it again, but I recommend being a little careful with that, because if you smelt too much, you might end up screwing yourself over because, well, let's just say I spent hours with a little dagger suffering, trying to kill enemies to get far enough to find stuff to get materials again. I don't know why I just didn't think of smelting the dagger, and I don't know. Anyways, the point is, I prefer a sword. Now look, we got two swords here. The one we had before, you can like grab the blade. If you hover your hand over it without grabbing it, you can see the stats. I like to pierce, so this has 22/26 pierce. And this one, 25/20 pierce. So this one has better slash. I guess I stored that. So the scimitar thing had better slash, and this one has better pierce. I pierce better with my right-handed because I'm right-handed. So one of my favorite styles is dual wielding. So I'm going to take the slash one in the left hand. If you look at the stats, you look on the top right, you can see if it's one-handed or two-handed. And right below that, it says waist. Sometimes it'll say back and waist, but you can store it here or on the back. But these ones can only be stored on the waist. And this one, what's this say? Waist. Waist only. Spear. Spear is a two-handed. You can keep your distance with enemies and just smack them on the head until they die, but that's only usually good with the undead. I don't prefer the spear. Wooden shield, which is exactly the same as... Oh, that's the same as this shield I had before I Yeah, I accidentally stored it, didn't I? Now, put the armor on with both hands. Tap to show or hide buttons to change the clothes on the hanger. So we've got 3 pieces of clothing here. Right now, I don't have any clothing. Also, having the arm look like it comes out of my throat is a little unnerving, so I like to disable showing the body. Where was that? Hide body. That doesn't look hidden to me. What's up with that? There we go. I guess because it was a new game. I don't know why I just didn't hide the body. Anyways, stats. This is the mage outfit. I prefer swords, so power 2? That's a no. Now for some reason, the archer has the best power. This one has the highest vitality. Power is 10, but the archer armor has 15 power. I usually go for the archer armor, because I like glass cannon builds. Although this still has some defense. Now I have to pull the armor to me. This one's like really annoying. I'm still not sure how that's done, but whatever, it worked. And I can see my body again. It's a little weird with that. There we go. Oh, it wants me to actually do this. There we go. It's satisfied now. Got my shield. Got both swords. Close my door. And get my hand stuck. Ow. Gotta end the video here. Like it if you liked the video. Click the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more. And leave me a comment if you feel like it. I'll see you in part 2 of the next video. Bye-bye.